as the hearse is approaching, where will it meet the procession, and then, of course, walk up to St. George's where the family is gathered. And that family, of course, Don in New York includes many other royals from Europe to whom the Queen was related via Queen Victoria and her 9 children to so many of them, as well as the entire royal household for this very personal service that we will very soon see.
You're quite right there. Grandeur and glory, both you and Christiane, it's quite right. We've been just talking about this extraordinary journey that the Queen is taking, and really the whole world is taking this journey along with her. Tricia, you're very familiar with this journey. You grew up here. These are roads and streets and highways that you travel quite often, and you've been giving us a history on what has happened.
Yes, the Queen's cortege passed not far from Runnymede, where, of course, the Magna Carta was signed. So there's lots of history there. I'm absolutely blown away by how many people you can see. The long walk is actually part of my running route. I'm a keen runner, and I don't know if your cameras can pick it up, but I've actually got a picture I took from my last run. And if you can see what it normally looks like, nothing there at all, apart from at the top of the run of the Queen's deer. She has a herd of, see if you can see that. That's what it normally looks like, absolutely desolate. And now have a look at the picture of all of those people there. Normally at the top of the walk you just have the Queen's deer, as I said, the red deer and what have you. It's just the most gorgeous countryside. So to see this many people this close, I mean, I just can't wrap my head around it. It really, I'm shocked but not surprised. It's growing. I think the feeling for the Queen, royalty. I'm sure if you did any surveys now, there'd be an absolute surge of people who are newly interested in the monarchy.
As we look at the members of the military there with their heads bowed, but we have also noticed that there are some with their backs. I would imagine that's for security because they need to keep watch to make sure that people are doing what they do. And it's also, I'm sure, a sign of respect as well for the Queen. But this is what I want to talk about, Sally. The folks who are going to be at this, shall we say, more intimate ceremony that they're having, the royal family is going to gather with a congregation made up of members of the royal household, past and present, as well as a personal staff who have worked on these private estates. This is a more intimate affair, people who are closer to the royal family.
Yeah, I mean, it's from the highest ranks of the private secretaries to the equerries to the people who worked on her various estates, Sandringham, Windsor, Balmoral, people who worked in Buckingham Palace. I mean, it is the household who worked for her, knew her very well, and she knew all the people. She knew their ups and downs. I remember a Scottish clergyman once told me about walking around Balmoral with her, and she looked over and she said, "See that man over there? One of my one of the people who works for me. His wife left him, and now he has a new girlfriend." But she kept touch. She kept in touch with all the people who worked for her, and they had such affection for her. And many of them worked for very, very many years. You see people like Angela Kelly,